How do I know my young turkey is a male or a female? How do I make my turkeys lay more eggs? How do I make my turkeys grow faster? What and what should I add to feed my turkeys? This and many other questions are frequently asked by beginners and even existing farmers. Today, I walk you through many questions that farmers ask and get confused about them. Today, I will take my time to answer all or many questions that are frequently asked by beginners and existing farmers. Stick and stay as I answer all questions about turkey farming. Today, I'm here with a special assistant who will be asking the questions while I do the answering. Without wasting any time, let's get into it.
When starting turkey farming, which breed is it advisable to start with?
I get this question a lot, and anytime someone asks me this question, I also ask, what is the purpose of your breeding? Do you want to breed turkeys? Do you want to go into meat turkeys? Do you want to raise turkeys that grow very fast? Do you want to raise turkeys that are self-sufficient or self-reliant, that graze and do well on their own? You have to get a purpose. What do I want to do? What is the purpose of my business? Do I want this or that? But I will advise based on every purpose. We have various types of breeds, and here in Africa, Ghana to be precise, we have the local turkeys, we have the Bourbon Reds, we have the hybrid ones, that is a cross between the BBW, BBB, that is the broad-breasted bronze, broad-breasted white, crossed with the local turkeys. So when you cross them, the pot or the baby turkeys that will come, those are the hybrid ones. Those are the hybrid turkeys. Then we have the pure broad-breasted bronze, that is the BBB. And we have the pure broad-breasted white, that is the BBW. The BBB and the BBWs are like broilers. When it comes to turkey farming, they are the broilers in turkey farming. They grow very fast. They grow very fast. So if you want meat, if you are growing your turkeys for meat, probably you want to grow your turkeys and sell them during occasions like Easter or Christmas, then you have to go for your BBB. Probably you are supplying to restaurants and they need quick or faster turkeys or faster stock. Your stock has to come a bit faster. When you rely on the hybrid or the local ones, it might take longer time for you to serve your customers, so you go in for the BBB or BBW. Secondly, you want to be a turkey farmer, you want to be a breeder. That is, you want to set up a breeding farm, so you want to be a turkey breeder. With being a turkey breeder, I always advise that you go for the hybrid turkeys. Don't go in for BBB or BBW unless you want to do a special breeding on your farm. That is, you can go for a few BBW or BBB. Then you use your local males to cross them. Use your local males to cross them. Then you get the offspring. Apart from that, go in for your hybrid turkeys. They grow at a steady rate, but they also grow faster. They get bigger, just that they get big they use longer time to get big compared to the BBB. But in terms of disease resistance and other complications associated with turkey farming, they are on top. because they don't eat that much. They are economical. They don't get sick often. They are very hardy, and they do very well on their own. So when you are breeding or when you are starting out turkey farming, you would want to focus on what will be very, very easy to handle for you. When you want to be a fancy breeder, or you want to breed something that will be very lively and be at your compound or anything, then you go for the bourbon red or the blue slate. Those are very beautiful, and the royal palms, those are very beautiful, and you can use them for ornamental purposes. You can put them inside hotels or places that will beautify the place. So if you ask me what breed you should start with, these are my explanations, and this is what I have to say about them.
When starting turkey farming, should I buy eggs and hatch them, or should I buy day olds?
I always advise farmers to start with 6 weeks old. 6 weeks old. If you want to start turkey farming, don't buy eggs and hatch. You might lose because not all the eggs may hatch. And when you start with day old and you don't have much experience, you are going to suffer. But if you think you have experience and you are good to go, then you go for your day olds. Period. You don't have to buy eggs and get any complications. So you buy your day olds and go. Without any experience, just buy your 6 weeks to about 3 months old, then start your farm.
Which breed of turkeys lay more eggs?
The bourbon red turkeys lay more eggs. They are very prolific when it comes to laying. So if you want turkeys that will lay more eggs for you, then you should just go for the bourbon red. After the bourbon reds, the BBB and the BBWs, they also lay very, very, very well. They are very decent layers and they also lay well. But the bourbon reds lay more eggs.
How many females or males should I start with when I am starting with turkey farming?
This particular question has to also do with the purpose of what you are doing. You want to go commercial, backyard, or something just for fun? Yes, so you just evaluate this and then you go in for it. But if you are a beginner, a normal starter, just like any other person, then I would advise you go for 8 females and 2 males, or 14 females then 4 males to start with. So along the line, if you lose any of the males, then you replace them with another male, then you keep going.
Can I free range my turkeys?
Free ranging turkeys is very important. You have to make your turkeys exercise. They need it for their growth, for their muscle, for their joints, and for their bones to be very strong. So if you keep your turkeys inside all the time, you are doing more harm to the turkeys than good. So always try and allow your turkeys to roam, free range, walk around, eat some bugs, eat some greens, and just enjoy their natural foraging instinct.
What are the common turkey diseases?
A lot of people will say it is fowl pox, but from my point of view, it is worms. Worms are the very common disease that is associated with turkeys, because fowl pox actually is also a common disease, but worms is recurrent. Fowl pox, when you treat it or you vaccinate it once, you are free and it won't come again. In rare instances, they will come again, but not severe. But with the worms, it will always come. So you have to deworm every month or every time you see a door turkey. So worms are very common, very, very common. You occasionally see that your turkey is looking down, not eating, not drinking, and worms will be worrying them.
Is turkey farming profitable?
Turkey farming is very, very profitable. And I always say that it is the most profitable livestock you can ever go into. Turkeys are very, very, very profitable, highly profitable. And if you want to know about the profitability of turkey farming, you can go to my previous videos. I made a special video for the profitability of turkey farming, and you will be amazed how profitable turkey farming is.
So if I'm into turkey farming, do I need incubator to hatch my eggs?
From my point of view, you don't need an incubator before you can be a turkey farmer or before you can do your turkey farming. Personally, I have an incubator, but I don't use it because the incubator, when hatching with incubator, it comes with its disadvantages and advantages, and trust me, the disadvantages sometimes outweighs the advantages. So I would say it is good when you are hatching more, when you are into commercial business and very, very intensive breeding, you have to go for your incubator, but you don't need it before you can be a turkey farmer.
How do I know my turkeys are sick?
Turkeys are just like babies or human beings. When they are sick, their behavior changes. They stop eating, they stop drinking water, they stop behaving in an active manner. They are mostly dull, they don't move with the crowd, they are quiet, and they don't associate with any form of playing or other activities. So when you see these signs, then you know that something is wrong with that particular turkey or that particular flock.
How can I make my turkeys grow faster?
If you want your turkeys to grow faster, it's not about expensive feeds or any sophisticated methods. Just allow them to free range. Get them some greens, potato leaves, banana leaves, nkontomire leaves. What is the English name for nkontomire leaves?
I don't know.
Cocoyam leaves and other leaves, plus their feed. You can supplement with some high protein feeds like maggot, and not any other maggot. Please get the black soldier fly. That black soldier fly is I think 50 something percent in protein. Very, very high in protein. Very, very high. It's not expensive. You can do it on your farm. You can buy it and it's very cheap. So if you want your turkeys to grow very fast and very big, just do this.
How do I prevent my turkeys from dying suddenly?
If you want your turkeys to live and not die suddenly, surprisingly, just make sure you monitor them very well. Monitoring your turkeys is very important. It's even a habit in turkey farming. If you just feed them, go away, feed them and go away, then you will experience sudden death. But you have to monitor the behavior of each and every turkey on your farm. So when the behavior changes, then you know something is wrong. Then you treat the turkey. Else you'll be having the sudden death on your farm. Secondly, you have to make sure the place is very clean. The place is very ventilated. Ventilation is very, very, very important. Very keen when it comes to turkey farming. When your coop or your turkey cage is not well ventilated, you have a lot of diseases. A lot. Respiratory diseases and other diseases. So make sure the place is well ventilated, clean. The feed you are feeding them with is very, very good feed. You allow them to roam, exercise, and do their normal activity.
How many eggs can turkeys lay?
Turkeys lay ranging from 10 eggs to 20 eggs every clutch or every time they start laying. Yes, The hybrid, the local ones, they lay from 10, sometimes as low as 8, but it's not really normal. But they lay from 10 to about 20 eggs all the time. But the bourbon reds lay more. Bourbon red turkeys can lay about for a very long time. They will lay for about 2-3 weeks and stop for about 2 or 3 days or even a day, then start laying again. So they are continuous layers. They lay and lay and lay and lay, and when they are tired, then they rest for about 1 week or 2 weeks, or sometimes when they go broody. But them, they lay a lot. They lay a lot.
How do I sell my turkeys?
Social media. You have social media at your disposal, and you can use it at a very great advantage to you. Just go on WhatsApp, get into groups, join agribusiness groups, join livestock groups, go to Facebook, join livestock groups, and post your products there. Whatever you want to sell, take a video of them nicely, post it there with the price, location, and whatever thing that you have to add to your advertisement, then post. You see that people will be contacting you, talking to you, how they will get them. And it's easy. It doesn't demand any difficult work. Secondly, you can also get some small cages, put it at vantage points, that is T-junctions or marketplaces. Then you put 1 or 2 turkeys inside. You just give them feed. You get someone to sit there and sell them for you. That way too, you can sell your turkeys effectively.
At what age is it advisable for me to deworm my turkeys?
The best age for you to deworm your turkeys is from 6 weeks. Because below 6 weeks, the digestive system of the turkey is not developed enough. So deworming them can bring adverse effects on their digestive system. So the best age I advise every turkey farmer to start deworming their turkeys is from 6 weeks. Before the 6 weeks, it's all about management, your multivitamins, your few medications, then your sanitization, keeping them clean. After 6 weeks, you can start deworming them, and you deworm them from there every other month. Then you deworm them every other month. Then you deworm them. So take caution when your turkeys are not 6 weeks old. Please don't deworm them.
How do I keep my turkeys from diseases?
I will still say, just give them their natural environment, their natural foraging environment. Allow them to roam. Give them more greens, more vegetables. Give them a fresh environment, more ventilation, clean cages, clean environment, proper feed, and the right periodic medications. There are periodic medications that you have to administer to your turkeys, and usually it's just dewormers and a few organic products that you have to give them.
Can I raise my turkeys with chickens?
Raising turkeys with chicken is a no-no for me. It's a very big no-no. So when you want to raise your turkeys with chicken, just know that you are entering into a very dangerous lion's den. You are just digging your own grave. There are a lot of diseases that chicken can transfer to turkeys. If the turkeys are separate or alone, they will never get into contact with those diseases. And one funny thing is, the chicken can survive it. The chicken usually build immunity against those diseases. So when you combine them or when you blend them, it's only going to do the damage to the turkeys, and the chicken will be free. They will be roaming and eating and enjoying life, while the turkeys will be dying, and you will say turkeys die easily and all that. So please raise your chicken separately and raise your turkeys separately. They can have different coops or different cages. When you want to open them for them to play or roam around in an open environment where there is a lot of sun, then that is fine. Occasionally, once a while. But keeping them in the same cage, eating inside the same bowl, drinking from the same drinkers, please, it's a no. Don't do it.
Do turkeys need light at night?
Turkeys don't need light at night. Turkeys need to sleep when it's night time. When it is 6, 7, turkeys need to sleep, digest their food, convert their food or their feed intake and make use of it so that it will be absorbed into their tissue for them to grow very well, for the layers to lay more. The hens that are laying need better sleep at night so that they can lay more eggs for you and produce very well. So you don't need to give your turkeys light at night. When you give them light at night, they can't sleep. So they will find it very hard to sleep. When you give them light, they will be roaming and they will be walking and they will be eating around. So they won't have a sound sleep. So just give them no light. Just off every light that is around. You can turn on the light from 6 to about 7 or 7:30. Yes, to increase their daytime light a little bit. But after then, you just off it. Let them sleep till the next morning. The only time that you can give your turkeys light is when they are day old to about 4, 5, or 6 weeks. Those times they need light all the time, 24/7. You don't need to off their light. Even if it's light out, you have to get a backup, either a torch light or a lamp, so that they will be active, they will eat more and convert their feed into growth or into body size. So they need light that time all the time, 24/7. Don't give them light from morning and evening, then you off the light because they are coming to sleep. No, the day olds to about 4, 5 weeks need light all the time.
How often should I feed my turkeys?
I personally feed my turkeys once a day, but it is advisable for you to feed your turkeys twice a day if you have the time. But if you don't have the time, then you feed your turkeys just once, it's okay. But make sure the ones that you are feeding the turkey, you give them enough feed that will take them to the next morning till the time you come back. I go to the farm in the afternoon. So when I go to the farm in the afternoon, I give them the afternoon feed. They eat till evening time, and in evening time I give them enough feed that will take them to the next morning till the next afternoon that I'll come back. Yes, so you can feed your turkeys once a day, but make sure it's enough to take them to the next morning till you are back. But advisably, when you are living where the farm is, or when you have farm hands that are living on the farm or staying on the farm, just tell them or give them the instructions to be feeding the turkeys twice a day. That is in the morning around 7, you give the first feeding. Then in the evening around 2:33, you give them a few greens, and around 4, you give them their feed.
At what age do turkeys start laying?
Turkeys start laying around 6 months of age, but some of them lay later. The bourbon red takes a longer time to mature, so they take about 8 to 9 months to start laying, and the hybrid lay around 6 months, 7 months, but usually it is 6 months for a wider range of turkeys.
How long does it take for turkeys to hatch their eggs?
Turkeys take about 28 days to 30 days. If your turkey eggs do not hatch after 30 days, then they are probably not fertile, or the formation of the embryo and the chicks had issues. So probably they are not going to hatch at all. So expect your turkeys to hatch from 28 days to 30 days. Some eggs and some brooding process may make the egg hatch around 26 and 27 days, but that is not the natural way, and that is rare instances. Some may hatch at 26 and 27 days, but usually it's around 28 days.
What is the slaughter age of turkeys?
Male turkeys take around 6 months to 7 months to mature fully. But if you want the meat to be a little bit harder and very, very compact, that like more flavor, you have to wait for about 8 or 9 months before you can slaughter them. But the BBW and the BBB mature at the age of 4 months. So at 4 months, 5 months, you can slaughter them. They are huge and they are very ready for meat. Yes, but if you want to slaughter the bourbon red, you have to wait for about a year for them to mature very, very well. Get more flavor, more stiffness in the meat, and a strong meat.
What greens do they eat?
Talking about greens and vegetables that turkeys eat, they eat a wider range of greens and vegetables. They eat banana leaves, pawpaw leaves, sweet potato leaves, cocoyam leaves, cabbages, lettuce, carrots, and other vegetables.
Are turkeys aggressive?
Turkeys usually are not aggressive animals. The BBW and the BBBs are very docile and calm. So when you cross them with the local turkeys that are a little bit active, more active and aggressive, it becomes normal. So their offspring, that is the hybrids, don't become aggressive. They are very normal, easy to control. You can take them everywhere, anywhere that you want to take them to, and they will still return back home safely with a little bit of guidance. But the bourbon red is somehow sometimes very aggressive. The bourbon red, they are somehow sometimes very aggressive. So when handling those ones, you should be a little bit careful. And when brooding them, they are very active and they are scared. Yes, they are always scared of the environment, so they tend to be a little bit aggressive.
So how do I differentiate between a male turkey from a female turkey?
Okay, with this one, we have various ways of differentiating between a male turkey and a female turkey. The first one, we use the snood. That is the long thing on their nose. Yes, the longer it is, it means it is a male. And the short ones, very pointed, small on the nose, makes it a female. But when they are young, they are small, it becomes very difficult for you to differentiate. So the same age when they hatch, or when they are about 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, any age, when you want to differentiate them, you just catch them. Just catch them one by one. You will see slight differences in the pointing on the nose. Yes, that snood, that small thing on their nose, that will become a snood. Yes, you see that the male ones, they have a bigger one on their nose. Yes, the male ones have bigger ones, and the female ones, their own is smaller. And usually the female ones tend to grow slower than the males. So the males become bigger. So as they are growing 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you see that some of them will be growing more rapid than the others. So the rapid growth will indicate that those particular ones are males and the others are females.
Okay, so when I'm starting turkey farming, should I have grass on my compound?
You don't necessarily need to have grass or grow grass around your compound before you can have your turkeys. But it is very okay if you have them and if you want to grow them. They feed on the grass, they play on the grass, but unfortunately, along the line or going forward, they will peck and eat every grass on your compound. So you will be maintaining the grass if you want to keep those grass. Yes, or you have to rotate them. You will be rotating them so that they don't kill the grasses. Because my compound on my farm directly, all the grasses are around have been eaten by the turkeys. Even if you grow flowers on your compound, they will destroy them. They will eat everything.
When getting an incubator, should I buy the foreign one or the local one?
When you are buying an incubator, I always advise people to buy the foreign ones. The local ones are equally good, but the foreign ones are mostly calibrated, or the settings and everything are easy to go by. Yes, the humidity, the heat, everything, when you read the instructions and everything, it's easily understandable and you can easily operate it. Yes, compared to the local ones too, they are easy to operate and easy to handle, but I always advise that you go for the foreign ones. The local ones too, it has a lot of advantages. In case there is a part that is spoiled or broken, it's easy to fix. You can buy some on the market easily. On the market, there are a lot of stores or shops that sell local incubator spare parts. Yes, so when you have issue, it's easy to fix. The disadvantage too when it comes to the foreign one too is when there is a part that is broken, sometimes it's not easy to fix. Yes, because it's sometimes Chinese made or American made or anything like that. So fixing a part that is not working, sometimes it's a little bit complicated. Even getting the part to buy too, sometimes it becomes small headache. But the local ones, you can easily buy it, replace it. When the heat is not coming, you can buy a heater, just remove the old one. When the fan is not working, you remove the old fan, fix a new one, and it's easy to fix or repair as compared to the foreign ones.
Do I need a lot of space when raising turkeys?
Turkeys grow very fast. They are big birds. They are big. They grow very big. So if you are planning to start out your turkey farm with about 30, 40 or 50 turkeys, you would need a lot of space as compared to chicken and other animals. Yes, you will need a lot of space, because when you get them as young ones, the poults, either 1 week, either day old or anything like that, you can keep them in a small confinement, and that can trick you, because the way you see them, when you see them, you see that they are like the size of a chicken or a day old chicken. So when they grow, you measure that size and you get them that space, but they grow and spread their wings like 3 or 4 times of chicken. So you have to get them lots of space. And if your space is small, then you get a few beds. If you have a very small space, then don't exceed 10 turkeys. Don't exceed 10 turkeys. And if you are renting someone's apartment or you are living in a compound house and you are going to be having turkeys and all that, they will be even making noise and it will bring you issues. So if you don't have space, a big compound that they can roam and feel free, enjoy their natural foraging instincts, then please, you are not ready to start and you don't need to worry yourself.
When turkeys hatch their eggs, should I leave them for their mothers to take care of them, or is it advisable for me to take care of them?
Yes, when turkeys hatch their eggs, it is very, very advisable for you to collect them, get them a brooding box, get them heat, and take care of them yourself. Because turkey mothers are very, very, very poor mothers. They don't take care of their poults or their baby turkeys very well. And looking at their sizes, they sometimes accidentally step on the on the pot or the baby turkeys and they kill them. Not deliberately, but they usually mostly step on their young ones and kill them. So you giving your turkey pot to your turkeys to take care of them, there it's a 50-50 affair. It's a 50-50 affair. And sometimes when they are that small and they are hatched, even when the mother has droppings or drops its droppings, they will be pecking it and be eating it, which is very harmful to the health of the young turkeys. So it is mostly and usually advisable, very advisable, to take your turkey pods, take care of them yourself. When they are around 6 weeks, then you remove them from the brooder, put them inside a cage. So when they are around about 3 months or 4 months, then you add them to the flock. You add them to the parents or the breeding stock.
Should I vaccinate my turkeys?
Yes, it is advisable for you to vaccinate your turkeys against Newcastle, Gumboro. You should administer Gumboro vaccine, Newcastle vaccine, Lasota, fowl pox, very important. You can choose not to vaccinate your turkeys, which is equally fine, because most of the breeders don't vaccinate their turkeys. Yes, most of them don't vaccinate their turkeys. Most of them have done selective breeding and they have reduced the rate at which fowl pox even affect their birds. My birds especially, it's very hard for you to see fowl pox on my birds. And when they get fowl pox, by 3 days, it will fall off. It is never severe. They are very good to go, even without the vaccination. Better still, it is very important for you to vaccinate your birds, because they become immune against all the diseases that you vaccinate them against. So if you want to vaccinate your birds, it is fine. If you don't want to vaccinate them, make sure the place is very clean, very ventilated. You allow them to roam. You give them greens and vegetables to eat. You allow them to forage and experience their natural instinct. Yes, if you do it like that, you are good to go without vaccinations.
Can I be a full-time turkey farmer?
Being a full-time turkey farmer is sometimes even very important, and it is very, very advisable. I would advise, if you practice behind closed doors, you have a few of them, grow them into a good number, then you go into full-time turkey farming, because it is very, very profitable. People are into full-time goat farming, full-time cattle farming, full-time chicken farming. So why not turkeys? You can go into full-time turkey farming and it is very, very, very profitable. The returns you are going to get is very, 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 very promising and amazing.
What should I feed my turkeys from day old till they mature?
Okay, feeding your turkeys from day old, it's always advisable to give them broiler starter or the Kuji's magic feed. I've not tried that one. I always use Sankofa broiler starter. Yes, so if you want to get healthy, good-looking turkeys or poults, just start them on Sankofa broiler starter from day old. When they reach about 2 to 3 months, then you change their feed to grower mash, Sankofa grower mash. It is widely used in Ghana. So if the country that you are inside, you just go and get grower mash. I don't know the brand that you have there that is very good for them. There are a lot of brands in Ghana, but we widely use the Sankofa, and it is very good. Sankofa is a very good feed. So the Sankofa broiler starter, 2 to 3 months, you switch to Sankofa grower mash. When they reach about 5 months to 6 months, then you switch to the layer mash. The layer mash, yes, you can equally mix the feed for them to reduce cost. You don't necessarily need to just give your turkeys pure layer mash, which is very, very costly and expensive, because turkeys are very, very self-sufficient and they convert feed easily. Yeah, so you can add groundnut husk, PKC, wheat bran or rice bran. Then you add your layer mash. Then you mix them. After mixing everything, you can feed to the matured ones. But the younger ones, you just stick to the full prepared feed and give it to them, so that you don't get any complications. Some will also ask, what do I feed my male turkeys? The male turkeys usually go with the female counterparts. So you can't give the male turkeys different feed and give the female turkeys to different feed. They are sometimes, mostly always together. So you just give them the same feed you are giving to the females. They will also eat some. Unless you are raising them for meat separately. You have all males separately that you are raising them for meat. And depending on the time frame that you have and how big you want them to be, you can either raise them on full grower mash, no mixing, nothing, just full grower mash. Then they will be eating and eating and eating. They will grow very big and look very nice in a shorter period of time, so you can slaughter them.
How much do I need to start my turkey farming?
Talking about capital to start your turkey farm, it ranges from the number you want to start your turkeys with. If you want to start with 10, you will need a small capital, and if you want to start with 100, you will need a larger capital. But starting turkeys are not too expensive compared to chicken. Yes, so starting about 10 turkeys, you will need about 650 cedis to get your day olds, or 1,300 if you want probably 4 weeks or 5 weeks olds. Yes, so you get 10. Then you get your 400 cedis, you buy your feed. Then you get them a cage. You can use about 1,000 Ghana to get them a small cage that they will be inside. Yes, then a few medications costing probably 150 cedis. Then you start your farm. You are good to go. But if you want to go into commercial farming, that is from 100 to 200. That means you will need about, if you want to start with about 6 weeks, you will need about 16,000 to 18,000, depending on the farmer that you are buying the poults from. Yes, for the 100 turkeys. Then you get them your feed. So the feed too will cost you something very reasonable, not too high. And you get them your medication and other stuff. So if you want to go into 400 turkey farming, then you will need about 30,000 Ghana cedis to start. When you want to start with about 100 turkeys, yes, about 30,000 to start without cage. If you want to build them a room, that you will build them a good room, just like the chicken room. So building them the room will cost. If you have a big compound that is fenced, then you will need a very small cage that will cost you about 10,000 or 8,000. But if your place is not fenced and you have to keep them intensive, full intensive, then you will need about 50,000 for the cage. If you don't have land there, then you need a bigger amount depending on your area, because land is not the same. The prices of land is not the same at every area. So at this point, I will urge everyone to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, then support whatever I'm doing. You motivate me. Your comments, your subscription, your likes motivate me to do more, and I will always bring you more insights on turkey farming. We are in this together. We are going to make it happen. We are going to move farming onto a higher platform and motivate the youth and other people who are unemployed to venture into other farming activities, especially turkey farming. So stick and stay, and I'll be bringing you more insights on turkey farming, ranging from selective breeding, feeding, drinkers, feeders, the greens they eat, housing, and every other aspect of turkey farming. We are here to stay. We are here to help farmers grow, because people have the mentality that it is very difficult to become a turkey farmer. Raising turkeys are very difficult, which is not the case. So we are here to help every farmer, whether beginners or people that are already into turkey farming. Thank you all. Stay tuned for my next video.